Another thing I talked to Tyler about in an interview a lot, he praised the competitive atmosphere of OTE, and this is something you already mentioned here in our interview. The competitive atmosphere, how much guys are gonna work for everything, and I think he talked about how much it taught him to be ready for the Ignite program. What kind of mindset did you see from him from start to the finish? Did you see kind of like a similar change in his mindset and approach that you saw with Alex? Because I know with Alex, you kind of mentioned that like he was a little bit of a shyer guy, and he had to kind of grow into that and be more aggressive. How did that kind of play out for Tyler? Was it something similar, or did you just kind of come in as a dog day one?
Yeah, no, it's funny because Tyler was such a fan of everyone when he was here.
Okay.
He was such
Yeah.
a fan of like all the guys. He was like, man, this guy good, man, this guy good, man, he's good. Like you see that, I'll be like, Tyler, you're good.
Right.
Like you're good too, bro. Like, so he would
Yep.
always just he has this like boyish kind of enthusiasm about playing, similar to how they used to refer to Brett Favre. Like he was just kind of like he just wanted everyone to play well. Like he always wanted everyone to do well. Like he's like, yeah, let's all
Yeah.
like get off. And it was like, I mean, yeah, let's, but
Yeah.
that ain't always realistic. You know what I mean? Like Tyler, no, do your thing. Like we came here to watch you. But Tyler is one of those guys, man. Like again, like Alex, that positive reinforcement helped him so much because it's just constantly telling him how good he is, because he is, and helping him understand his own game and to help him grow his own game. I would say his last 2 months of the season, he was arguably the best player, one of the best players that we had. In the building, he was playing really good basketball. Like he was averaging probably about 19 a game for about 2 months. And it was just he was shooting the ball well. He was playing poise. He had great floor presence. I mean, he was just doing everything. So you can tell that he was getting it. Like it was starting to click for him. But again, he was on Rob's team too. So, you wanted to see more of it, and unfortunately they didn't advance, but he was great. Like the last 2 months of the season that he was here. And then that you could see how that carried over into his time with Ignite.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that because when I was doing some digging on Tyler's stats with the Cold Hearts, I noticed that there's a 3 points per game increase between the regular season and the playoffs. So he definitely made that jump that you were talking about. He got to the latter part of the season, it's like, hey, he hit another gear. He was, ready for those big moments. So, in your opinion, what allowed him to be such a great player in the big moments? Because regular season, it's like, okay, he was good, but the playoffs came, ready to get to the big games, and he was just even more dominant. So, and unfortunately didn't have a big chance to display that with the Ignite because there were so many blowouts, and he didn't really get a chance to be in late game big moments. So, what did you kind of notice for him in the playoffs and like high pressure moments that really allowed him just to be a killer like that?
I think he realized that he had to be aggressive. He had to start showing people that like I'm Tyler Smith and I can do this too. Min and Nassar, they picked up their play. Alex had picked up his play. If I don't pick it up, then I'm gonna get left behind. And he just kind of picked his play up. He got more aggressive. I think in that he started to see some success with his confidence grew. I'm gonna take this shot. Worry about whether or not I make or miss it, because we didn't care as long as it was a good shot. Like, yeah, let's go on and do it. He was great towards the end of the season and in the playoffs, man. Like I wish I could have saw more of it.